Here we go.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Who are you?
Martin.
Martin.
Martin Kramer.
Martin Kramer. Right. And where do I know you from?
I'm your husband. You know me from marriage.
Right.
Sally, the forgetting game. I hate it. You have no clue how much I hate it.
Okay.
Sally, once a week now you wake me up in the middle of the night and ask me who I am. I hate it.
You used to think it was charming.
I thought a lot of things were charming.
Dr. Matthew Spangler talks about this in his book, In Marriage in Modern Society. He calls it the inevitable decline from charm to nightmare.
Sally, there is no such book and there is no Dr. Spangler.
I know.
Sally, why do you keep...
I do the best I can to class up the conversation.
But you don't just do it with me. You do it with everybody. Just last month with my mother, you made up a whole country that doesn't exist.
But I thought she'd be happy there.
But there is none. There is no Hungarian West Indies.
My countries, my books, you used to think they were funny.
I thought a lot of things were funny.
What happened?
Sally, I was going to wait till morning, but why wait?
Let's wait.
First, Sally, I want you to know how much I appreciate the work you've done on our apartment here. How in just 5 short weeks you managed to capture the subtle, elusive, yet classic move previously found only on the Port Authority bus terminal. In addition, Sally, you somewhat mystically lost or misplaced the name of the moving and storage company of which you placed nearly $55,000 of our furniture.
It's an Italian name. I know that. I'm working on that.
This coupled with the fact that you disappeared 8 days ago and was ostensibly a trip to Prestige Brothers for strawberry yogurt and have not returned until this evening has led to a certain amount of confusion for me.
Oh, it's a glorious place to think things out,
All confusion, of course, vanished with the arrival of this touching yet concise note from the Messrs. Morris, Klein, Fishback, and Fishback. We have hereby been retained by your wife, Sally Jane Kramer, hereinafter referred to as wife, in the matters of your divorce. Said wife requested that her whereabouts remain unknown to you at present. After 8 days of staring into my air conditioner, wondering which Santini brother had my furniture, which Prestige brother had my wife, and which Fishback owned my soul, a light began to dawn. Or maybe one went out. And the habit of being together began again. But I couldn't sleep. And tonight, Sally, I decided to retire from the games. The Olympics are over, lady. The torch is out, and you are free. You said you came here. Said husband hereinafter referred to as gone has had it. You said you came here tonight to talk about the divorce. You didn't mention it. Neither did I.
Marty, I came back tonight because I'm pregnant and I'm terrified.
Can't hear you from out here.
I know. Marty, I came back tonight. Did I buy you that sweatshirt? It's a size too big. If we were getting divorced, then why'd we make love tonight?
Goddamn, Martin. Why'd you bring a goddamn bottle of wine if you want to talk about a divorce?
Why'd you light a candle?
It goes with the wine.
Oh, Marty, it was lovely tonight. Like a surprise party. Like a lovely party with 2 hosts. If you got any material of your own on this, I'd be glad to hear it.
Look, it goes without saying.
No, don't let it go. Not without saying. Come on, keep me company. Show an emotion. Emotions, Marty, you remember? Come on, scream at me for walking out, or holler, or cry, or Christ, how many years has it been since I've seen a tear out of you? Come on, Marty, baby, you remember? Break something, or throw a plate at me, or...
I can't. They're all packed. It's a beautiful place. You never moved in.
You keep moving us. Another room? A higher floor?
It's a beautiful place.
Poor schmuck. We just be back up to our ass in French Provincial.
Do you have to talk like that? Are you compelled?
That's how I always.
All these years out loud and embarrassing.
That's how I talk to everybody.
What about when we're out? I cringe. I literally.
I've seen you. You go off into the corner and pretend you're an onion dip.
What about at school, huh? What about all those little...
PS 29. Marty, have you forgotten what the kids sound like down there? Canal Street, where you grew up on. You? And the embarrassing lady here. It's me, Sally Jane Kaminsky. I know you're from before, fella. I know you're from copping goodies off of every open counter in the neighborhood. I know you're from knocking over DeStapios with the Golden Avengers.
Sally, I was 16 years old.
I remember your jacket, the red one with the pockets on the side. You come dragging out of Woolworths, the only Jewish pelican in New York.
I didn't think you noticed me back then.
Sure, I noticed you.
I always thought it was years later that you...
I was crazy about you.
I always thought it was at Marilyn Krasny's party that you... All those years, why didn't you talk about it?
Who talks? We don't. We move. We're movers. I saw you following me home all the time, too.
I didn't.
I saw you.
You couldn't have. I cut in and out of doorways. Pure the Lord taught me how.
I would have stopped and talked to you, too, except for I was scared of all you guys from the Golden Avengers. I mean, you weren't as tough as Whitey Arkish, but still I was scared.
Whitey Arkish wasn't so tough.
I remember our first real date. It was 4 years ago. We broke into Lowe's Delancey with a crowbar.
Take Whitey's knife away. He fell apart.
We pried open the fire door at 3 in the morning. You placed me in the middle of the 8th row, and you got up on stage and played your flute for me. Blue Tail Fly in the Streets of Laredo. A fantastic repertoire. And over your head, the curtain said,
Lowe's Delancey, home of the stars.
And then the cops came. Jesus, sirens and everything. Running through alleys, all those alleys halfway across town, getting away with it, getting away clean. Oh, Marty, how'd you do it?
What?
Get to be so You had a knife and a flute and you wanted to be a teacher, you were a goddamn interesting person.